I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated.
707 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Fria, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Trip with your friends, bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
It's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust, money ain't. A chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup, so.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Giants and the New York Jets. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice burst on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and you're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually finally stop. Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mess of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action plays to come.
And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Levis ready to send this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Here's Tracy on first down. And he's going to set him up all the way down at that 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
And the Giants first down. First and goal, New York.
Here's Tracy once more. He pushes them a little closer to the 3. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Tracy has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's third and goal. They'll try with Tracy. And he will take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants pull out in front further, 13-zip.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Memphis ready to send this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Gibson on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Hall once more. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. Cop.
Looking in the air here. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he's going to be driven out for a nice pickup. Gain about 8. Second down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go. Go street. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Check out.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. He gets 6 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hurt. 60 Bison, 60.
That's the end of the first quarter in this battle of New York franchises. The Giants in control so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive.
Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Take go.
Here's a throw. It's his running back. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's caught by Wilson. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard
70
line.
Lions, 60 Bobcat, Cup 19, Cup 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos.
Setting up to throw. Connects with his back. Hall. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
19, Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Your start now. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure coming. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Azarie Thomas.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
They're going play action. Rushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
They give on 2nd to Hall. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
I'll throw it. He's got it near the 8. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They're on here. It's Hall. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Hep. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Gets it again. And the defense stands him up again right at the line. Defense making a couple of good stops here. And this brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And got his man, touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball's going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
after tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To throw. Here's Dart. And they get to him again. And a back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, here we go, 7 Cougar 19.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
19 Lion.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11.
They're throwing it. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. Panthers.
He's dropping back to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And it looks like the Giants got to that one. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Short pass brought in. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. Small gain down to the 23. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half.
A 40-yard attempt.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. With that one, but the 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready? Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 70 Rangers, 7 Warriors 70, Mustang 19. Clear, Bryant. Street. Ready.
He'll throw it. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Mevis ready to send this one away. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. 65 cat, 65 cat, 69 Bricks, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lion. Take over.
Working now from the gun. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, their tackles in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained the play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on first down. Set up the screen here for Hall. Has another lead. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
60 Bisons, 18 Pioneer.
Working inside the red zone. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Brees Hall with the touchdown. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tackle kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Giants lining things up. First and 10. He's starting on the ground here. Tracy. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up second and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They go right back to Tracy. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. Revis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. Revis ready to send this one away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more Power Ranger? Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't touch the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Keep it on track.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They start to drive at home. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. Second and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 60. Half to 60.
Pass play coming here. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Gets 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Dragon 60.
To throw here on first down. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here's a give to Hall. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Jets first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lion.
Pass play now. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Steady, steady.
Quick throw left side complete. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead as Todd runs out here in the 3rd. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Right, ready to send this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. And he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Running with Scannaboo. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 5 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Dart setting in the throw here. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Giants first down.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A handoff to Tracy. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
He's back to throw. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
That's good for the Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Completed left side to Smith. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
19 Lion.
Back to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets losing by 4. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Dragon 6. Here we go. Shaq. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. Pass is caught at the 9. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. They get 2 on the run, and that brings up 2nd and goal from the 4.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Setting up 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw it. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Hey, smash! Hey! Smash! Smash!
Home. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minutes. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Giants take over with a chance to win this game. Well, the good news is it's not going to count as a pick on the stat sheet, but 2 points left on the table thanks to that INT.
It sure looked there for a second, didn't it, Kate? Like the points may have been going on the other side of the board.
Sure did.
And I'll tell you what, this is one of those moments that we don't see a lot, right? Interception, run back on a 2-point play. It just shows you the wherewithal of this team, the coaching, and then the players' IQ, the acumen to go out there and execute with all they have after that interception.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minutes.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver,
bringing pressure, and it's blocked. The Jets have it.
That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers, and that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down and now got to fight back.
Gibson now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here he is to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again on 2nd. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Go! 19 Lions, 60 Eagles, Dragon 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go!
Looking to throw it. He's got Smith. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Throwing from the gun. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 6 Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60.
They are throwing it again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Take over.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
19 tight. 19. Bronco 80. Bronco 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets push their lead to 3. Right, ready to send this one away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
Why in the heck do you do 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Gibson now to return. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Go.
First throw of overtime. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
At the 43-yard line, a gain of a
Trying to extend this overtime drive. They only need 1 yard. This is third down.
Mustang Cougar 19. Traffic 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Steady.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught by Wilson. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
It's a gain of 8.
Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
This is Hull. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who could be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Ball in left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Number 4. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Right here. 70 range. 70 range.
Here he is to throw. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
60 Bobcat. 60 Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Throwing now. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's taken down at the 30. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate, and turns into a nice gain.
It's all on the carry. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
19.
First and 10. It's Pollard. He's denied the score as they finally get him down at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Whistles and a timeout. 4 seconds left in OT, so this is assuredly their final snap of this extra frame. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. Whistles and a timeout. 4 seconds left in OT, so this is assuredly their final snap of this extra frame. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
And this game isn't over yet officially, but when you see the time left on the clock, you've got to treat this attempt like a game winner. He just did, coming through in the moment of truth to put them up in overtime.
And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And the defense seals it with a big-time interception. And the Jets have won the game in overtime. So the win goes to the Jets. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game.